9 things you should never reveal in old age to stay happy. Growing older is a privilege, a journey filled with invaluable experiences and life lessons. However, to maintain happiness and emotional well being in our golden years, it's important to guard certain aspects of our personal life. Not everything needs to be shared, and discretion can be a source of peace and dignity. Here are 9 key things to keep private as you navigate old age. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. Your financial situation. In old age, your financial situation is one of the most personal aspects of your life. It reflects years of effort, sacrifice, and planning. Whether you've amassed wealth or are living modestly, the details of your finances are best kept private. Sharing too much can lead to unintended consequences. Some people might judge your lifestyle, offer unsolicited advice, or even harbor hidden motives. While it's natural to feel proud of your achievements or seek support during tough times, revealing too much about your finances can complicate relationships and create vulnerabilities. The reality is that financial privacy isn't about secrecy. It's about safeguarding your peace. Your hard-earned resources are yours to manage as you see fit. If you need guidance, it's wise to consult trusted professionals like financial advisors or attorneys who are equipped to provide sound advice without emotional entanglements. Discussing money with family or friends, however well-meaning they may be, can sometimes lead to unnecessary comparisons, misunderstandings, or even resentment. Moreover, your financial choices are deeply personal. Whether you choose to spend your savings on experiences, give generously to your loved ones, or invest in your passions, these decisions are yours to make. Guarding your financial information allows you to navigate your golden years with dignity and confidence, free from external pressures or judgments. Keeping your finances private also sets boundaries. It ensures that your interactions with others are based on genuine connection rather than financial expectations. It protects you from becoming a target for scams or manipulative behaviors, which are, unfortunately, risks that many seniors face. Financial discretion is a way of honoring the legacy you've built. It enables you to enjoy the fruits of your labor without worry and to live out your years on your own terms with independence and pride. By keeping this part of your life private, you create space for peace, contentment, and meaningful relationships grounded in trust and respect. 2. Past regrets or mistakes. Life is a mosaic of choices, some that fill us with pride and others that leave behind shadows of regret. As we age, those memories of mistakes or missed opportunities can linger, tempting us to revisit them in conversation. However, dwelling on or sharing past regrets too often can weigh down our spirits and those of the people we hold dear. Instead, it's far more liberating to transform those regrets into quiet reflections that guide our actions in the present. Everyone has moments they wish they could redo, but revealing too much about those regrets can shift the focus away from the wisdom gained through them. It's natural to want to share stories to connect with others or to warn against similar missteps. However, framing your past solely through the lens of regret can unintentionally create a narrative of sadness or loss. Loved ones, children, grandchildren, or friends might feel helpless to change what's already done or may even feel burdened by those emotions themselves. Regret is not the enemy, it's a teacher. The most meaningful gift you can give others is not the weight of your mistakes, but the lessons they taught you. Instead of saying, I should have done this differently, you can share the resilience, strength, or clarity you gained through those experiences. You can inspire others to live fully and make brave choices while they still can, without needing to recount every painful detail of what went wrong. By choosing to keep some regrets private, you create space for grace. You grant yourself the kindness of letting go, releasing yourself from the endless cycle of what if. You also preserve the joy of your relationships, ensuring they remain uplifting rather than shadowed by sorrow. When you do look back on your life, focus on the richness of what you've achieved, the love you've given, and the courage you've shown through life's twists and turns. Carrying regrets is human, but defining yourself by them is a choice. In old age, peace comes from accepting the past and embracing the present. By holding your regrets gently, privately, you allow them to transform, not into burdens, but into sources of wisdom and quiet strength. They become a part of your story, not its entirety, leaving room for the joy, love, and fulfillment that still lies ahead. 3. Family disputes and conflicts. Family is often the bedrock of our lives, a source of love, comfort, and belonging. Yet, like all relationships, it is not without its imperfections. Disputes and conflicts are inevitable in any family, but as we grow older, it becomes increasingly important to choose what we hold on to and what we let go. Sharing too much about unresolved family conflicts, especially outside the circle of those involved, can do more harm than good, sowing seeds of misunderstanding and resentment. Carrying the weight of old arguments or grudges can feel like dragging a heavy anchor through the gentle waters of old age. The years we have left are precious, meant for building connections, not dwelling on divisions. Revealing family disputes in conversation, whether to friends, neighbors, or even other family members, may lead to unintended consequences. People may take sides, offer unsolicited opinions, or create rifts where none existed. Worse, sharing these tensions can entrench feelings of bitterness, making it even harder to find resolution or peace. Forgiveness, though not always easy, is one of the greatest gifts you can offer yourself and your family. It's not about pretending the hurt never happened or excusing harmful behavior. Rather, it's about choosing to release the hold that conflict has over your heart. By keeping family disputes private, you give relationships the chance to heal in their own time without external interference or judgment. You allow love to take precedence over pride. In moments of reflection, you may realize that many of the disagreements that once seemed so critical have faded in importance. Time often reveals the futility of holding on to anger, showing us that love, understanding, and acceptance are what truly endure. Sharing joyful stories, memories of togetherness, and moments of pride can strengthen family bonds far more than revisiting old wounds ever could. Your role in the family is unique. You are a keeper of wisdom, a bridge between generations, and a model for how to live gracefully. By choosing not to air family conflicts, you protect the dignity of those relationships and ensure that the legacy you leave behind is one of unity and compassion. When you let go of disputes, you open the door to the kind of peace that enriches not only your life, but the lives of those you hold dear. 4. Health complaints in excess. As we age, our bodies inevitably carry the marks of time, aches, illnesses, and limitations that can sometimes dominate our thoughts. Sharing health concerns is natural, especially with those closest to us, but there is a fine line between meaningful discussion and excessive focus on complaints. Constantly recounting every ache or doctor's visit can create an atmosphere of heaviness, both for you and those around you, making it difficult to focus on the joys and blessings still present in life. Health challenges are a reality, but they need not define the narrative of your later years. By repeatedly sharing your complaints, you may unintentionally foster an identity centered on illness rather than resilience. Loved ones, while sympathetic, may begin to feel helpless or overwhelmed by the constant reminders of your struggles. Worse, you may find your own outlook colored by negativity, making it harder to see the beauty and possibility in each day. Keeping your health concerns in balance doesn't mean ignoring them. Speak openly with your healthcare providers and caregivers. They are there to support and guide you. But beyond those essential conversations, choose carefully what you share and how often you share it. Instead of focusing on what is wrong, celebrate what remains strong. Emphasize your efforts to stay active, your small victories in recovery, or the ways you continue to engage with the world despite limitations. This perspective shift is not just for others, it's for yourself. When you choose to highlight the positive, you strengthen your own spirit and foster gratitude. You remind yourself and those around you that life is more than the physical struggles we endure. It's about the relationships, memories, and simple pleasures that bring light into each day. By tempering the urge to over-discuss health complaints, you create space for uplifting conversations. Your presence becomes associated with resilience and hope, inspiring others and deepening the connections that matter most. In doing so, you honor the years you've been given, not as a tally of hardships, but as a testament to your courage and ability to embrace life in all its complexity. 5. Your exact age. Age is a curious thing, both a badge of honor and a number that others often use to define us. For those in their golden years, the question of age can be a double-edged sword. While some take pride in every hard-earned year, others may find that revealing their exact age invites unnecessary assumptions, judgments, or even pity. In truth, your age is far less important than the vitality, wisdom, and character you bring to each day. Sharing your age openly can sometimes lead others to place limitations on you, whether consciously or not. They may begin to view you through the lens of what society expects for someone your age, rather than seeing you as the individual you are, vibrant, capable, and still filled with dreams and passions. People might assume what you can or cannot do, and in turn, those assumptions can subtly shape how you see yourself. But age is just one chapter of your story. It does not define your contributions, your joys, or your potential. By keeping your exact age private, you reclaim the freedom to shape your own narrative. You remind yourself and others that what truly matters is not the number of years lived, but how those years have been filled with love, growth, resilience, and adventure. Choosing not to emphasize your age doesn't mean denying it. It means focusing on what lies beyond the number. It's about celebrating what makes you unique, your wisdom, your experiences, your sense of humor, and the relationships you've nurtured. It's about showing the world that aging is not about slowing down, but about embracing life with a deeper appreciation for its fleeting beauty. When you keep your exact age in the background, you give people the chance to connect with the essence of who you are, not the stereotypes they may associate with a number. You also free yourself from the subtle pressure to conform to societal expectations about aging. Instead, you can focus on living authentically, savoring each moment and proving that age is truly a measure of time, not of spirit. Your years are a treasure, but they are yours to cherish privately. The light you bring to the world comes not from a number, but from the life you continue to create, one day at a time. Let that be the legacy you share, leaving age as nothing more than a quiet footnote in the remarkable story of who you are. 6. Unfulfilled dreams. As we journey through life, we all carry dreams, some that come true, and others that remain just beyond our grasp. These unfulfilled dreams, though they may feel like loose threads in the tapestry of our lives, do not diminish the beauty of the whole. Yet, as we age, sharing too often about what could have been can overshadow the joy of what has been. Dwelling on unrealized aspirations may leave you and those around you feeling wistful or even burdened by a sense of loss, instead of celebrating the richness of the life you've lived. Dreams left unfulfilled are not failures. They are reminders of the boundless hope and ambition that have driven your life. Reflecting on them privately can bring clarity about what truly matters. Sharing these reflections, however, should be done with care. When spoken of too frequently or in tones of regret, These unrealized desires may shift focus away from the accomplishments, relationships, and meaningful moments that define your journey. There is power in reframing these dreams. Instead of seeing them as missed opportunities, view them as stepping stones that guided your path, even if they didn't lead exactly where you imagined. Every dream, whether realized or not, adds depth to who you are. Perhaps a youthful ambition to travel the world inspired a deep love of local adventures, or a goal of writing a book turned into a lifetime of storytelling within your family. These dreams, even unfulfilled, leave a lasting impact in ways that often go unnoticed. By keeping some of these aspirations private, you protect their sacredness. You allow them to remain a part of your personal story without overshadowing the present. Sharing the lessons you've learned from those dreams, rather than the ache of their incompletion, can inspire others to pursue their own aspirations with courage and joy. Life's greatest beauty lies not in perfect fulfillment, but in the pursuit itself. Unfulfilled dreams remind us of the vastness of our hearts and the courage it takes to dream at all. Let them rest as quiet treasures, whispers of hope that continue to illuminate your journey without defining it. Focus instead on the dreams you can still nurture, no matter how small, and celebrate the abundant gifts that have already filled your life with meaning. By doing so, you honor both the dreams that were and the life that is. A story not of lack, but of fullness and grace. 7. Negative opinions about younger generations. Each generation carries its own unique challenges, values, and ways of viewing the world. As we grow older, it's natural to look back fondly on the past and feel that things were better or simpler. However, voicing negative opinions about younger generations can create a divide, pushing away those we most wish to guide and connect with. Criticism, even when well-intentioned, often feels like judgment and can shut down the conversations that could bridge understanding. Younger generations live in a world vastly different from the one you knew in your youth. Technology, culture, and societal expectations have evolved, bringing opportunities and challenges you may not have faced. While it's tempting to compare their experiences to your own, such comparisons often overlook the complexities of their realities. Expressing disappointment or frustration with their choices or values may inadvertently create a sense of alienation, making it harder to share the wisdom you've gained from a life well lived. Instead of focusing on perceived shortcomings, look for opportunities to understand and appreciate their perspective. Listen with an open heart and offer guidance through your actions rather than critiques. Share stories of perseverance, love, and the lessons that shaped your values without framing them as a critique of the present. By connecting through shared humanity, you'll find that the distance between generations begins to fade. It's also worth remembering that the younger generation has much to offer you in return. Their energy, creativity, and adaptability can bring fresh perspectives to your life. Engaging with them on their terms, learning about their passions and challenges can enrich your own journey. This exchange of wisdom and curiosity builds a legacy of mutual respect and understanding. Negative opinions often stem from a place of care, a desire to see younger people succeed and thrive. But framing that care with encouragement and empathy rather than criticism is far more powerful. It ensures your voice is one they welcome, not one they shy away from. In choosing kindness over critique, you strengthen the bonds of family, friendship, and community, ensuring that your influence is a source of inspiration. The role of an elder is not to lament the world's changes, but to illuminate its possibilities. By focusing on the positive, you leave behind a legacy not of judgment, but of love, a gift that will carry forward long after you're gone. 8. Your will or estate plans. Too early. Planning for the future is one of the most responsible and loving acts you can undertake as you grow older. It ensures that your wishes are respected and your loved ones are cared for. However, discussing the specifics of your will or estate plans too early or too openly can unintentionally create tension, misunderstanding, or even conflict among family members. While transparency has its place, there is wisdom in exercising discretion until the appropriate time. The distribution of your estate is a deeply personal decision, shaped by your values, relationships, and experiences. Sharing these details prematurely may invite opinions or expectations that complicate your choices. Even with the closest of families, open discussions about inheritances can stir emotions, sometimes bringing out insecurities or rivalries that might not have surfaced otherwise. This is not a reflection of ill intentions, but rather the complex nature of human relationships and the emotions tied to legacy and love. Keeping your plans private allows you the freedom to make thoughtful, clear decisions without external pressures. It gives you space to reflect on what matters most to you and how you wish to provide for your loved ones while preserving harmony. When the time comes to share these details, doing so in a structured and purposeful way, perhaps with the guidance of a trusted attorney, can minimize misunderstandings and foster a sense of fairness and respect. Beyond material considerations, it's important to remember that your true legacy is not what you leave behind in assets, but what you leave behind in values, memories, and love. The greatest inheritance you can offer is the example of a life lived with integrity, kindness, and generosity. These intangible gifts will carry forward in the hearts of your loved ones far longer than any possession. Discussing your will and estate plans sparingly ensures that your relationships remain rooted in connection rather than transaction. It allows your time with family to focus on sharing stories, building memories, and enjoying one another's company. When the subject does arise, it can be addressed with care and clarity, leaving no room for doubt or division. By choosing to reveal your plans thoughtfully and at the right time, you protect the peace and unity of those you hold dear. This approach ensures that your legacy is one of love and wisdom, a testament to the life you lived and the values you cherished, leaving behind not just material wealth, but a lasting sense of connection and gratitude. 9. Personal fears about aging. Aging is a profound journey, one that brings both challenges and wisdom. It's natural to feel moments of uncertainty or fear as you navigate the later stages of life, but sharing these fears too openly can sometimes deepen your own anxiety and place an emotional burden on those around you. While it's essential to acknowledge and process these feelings, there is a quiet strength in choosing to confront them with grace and discretion. Fear of declining health, loneliness, or the unknown is something many older adults face. These feelings are deeply personal, often tied to the unique experiences and losses we encounter as we grow older. Speaking too often or too openly about these fears, however, can inadvertently amplify their power, making them loom larger in your own mind. Moreover, sharing these fears with the loved ones, especially children or grandchildren, can leave them feeling helpless or worried, uncertain about how to support you. Instead, consider reframing these fears as opportunities for reflection and growth. Facing the realities of aging doesn't mean surrendering to them. It means finding ways to adapt and embrace life's inevitable changes. Seek solace in trusted confidants such as close friends or counselors who can offer perspective and guidance without the emotional weight that family members might carry. Sharing these feelings selectively allows you to process them in a way that promotes healing rather than fear. Turning inward can also help. Practices like meditation, journaling, or even walking in nature can provide space to explore your emotions without judgment. These moments of self reflection remind you of your resilience, the same resilience that has carried you through countless challenges before. You are stronger and more capable than you may realize. And by confronting your fears privately, you reclaim the power they might otherwise hold over you. Focusing on the joys of the present, the love that surrounds you, and the legacy you continue to build can diminish the grip of fear. Every day you wake up is a gift, an opportunity to create new memories and strengthen bonds with those you cherish. By keeping your deepest fears private, you allow those around you to see your strength, your wisdom, and your unwavering commitment to living fully no matter what lies ahead. Ultimately, acknowledging fear is not a weakness, it is a testament to your humanity. But choosing when and how to share it is an act of love, both for yourself and for those who care about you. In doing so, you leave behind a legacy of courage and grace, showing that even in the face of uncertainty, the light of hope and resilience can always shine through. Embracing grace and wisdom in your golden years. Life in its later years is a tapestry woven with countless threads of experience, love, and wisdom. These years are a culmination of all that you have endured, celebrated, and cherished. A time to embrace peace, purpose, and the profound beauty of simply being. But as with any masterpiece, the vibrancy of your life depends on what you choose to highlight and what you gently let fade into the background. There is great wisdom in knowing what to share and what to hold close. The things you keep private are not secrets. They are acts of self-respect and self-preservation. By guarding your peace, you allow room for joy to flourish, relationships to deepen, and your inner strength to shine. Discretion is not about distancing yourself from others, but about ensuring that the connections you build are based on love, trust, and authenticity, not on unnecessary burdens or misunderstandings. Your story is still unfolding, even now. Every day, you have the chance to write a new chapter, to inspire those around you with your resilience, humor, and generosity of spirit. You are not defined by your age, your regrets, or the limitations of time. Instead, you are defined by the legacy of kindness and wisdom you leave in the hearts of others. As you move forward, remember that life is not about perfect answers or unblemished paths. It's about finding meaning in the moments, choosing joy over regret, and sharing the parts of yourself that uplift and connect. By protecting certain aspects of your life and focusing on what truly matters, you can ensure that your golden years are filled with light, love, and a sense of fulfillment that echoes far beyond your time. Your journey is unique, and your presence in this world is irreplaceable. Live with the quiet confidence that comes from knowing what to hold on to, what to let go of, and what to share with the people who matter most. In doing so, you embody the grace, dignity, and wisdom that make these years not just the final chapter, but some of the most meaningful pages of your life. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.